Hello everybody. Habari zenu wapendwa, mumeshinda vipi? Kama kawaida, mimi naitwa Fatuma Ibrahim, na kwa channel yangu hiyo, kabla hujaanza kuangalia hivi, una subscribe alafu una like video zangu. Please subscribe to this channel guys. Halafu leo nilikuwa nataka nizungumzie topic ya namna ya kupata kazi. How to start a business. Yeah, nataka nizungumzie how to start a business, self-employment. Ama nataka nizungumzie nataka nizungumzie utofauti baina ya self-employment na hizi kazi zingine za kuajiriwa, employment job na self-employment job. Unaona, what do I mean by self-employment job? These are the kind of job that you normally start on your own without anybody employing yourself, or this is what I mean. I'm talking of the small businesses that one can start, and I want to talk about the advantages of small jobs and disadvantages of employment jobs. That's what I mean. For me, I'm a self-employed woman. I deal with the cereals shop. I normally sell rice. So I have an experience of self-employment business for 5 years. Yeah. I started on 2016 and now is 2021. And you guys, you have to comment down below that, because today we are going to talk about the way one can start business. It is just sharing ideas. For me, I can only tell you that I started my first business for cereal shop. I started with only 10,000. You can start business. This is what I'm going to explain to the beginners who are staying at home and would like to have self-employment jobs. So for me, I have a shop and I normally sell those rice, cooking oil, and I normally sell eggs in wholesale. I'm a supplier. Of course, I started as a retailer, and now I'm a supplier, and I started with only 10,000. So you can employ yourself, and after employing yourself, like after like 1 year like this, you get enough capital, because umetumia ile pesa, umetumia 10,000 kwa ile biashara, na ile biashara, the business ina grow, and after the business grows, kazi inaanza. Sasa mimi nilianza na 10,000. Ilikuwa ni kazi ya mchele, pishori, basmati, dengu. Unaona, types of rice ni basmati, Thailand, sindano, pishori. Unaona, kuna Mr. Rice, kuna Pakistan rice, ile ambayo kwamba inaitwa 5 star. Kuna wairimo, kuna dengu, all types of cereals. When you have them, in fact, they have a lot of, how do I put it? Faida, how do I call faida? Yani ziko na mazao mengi. Unaona, that is what I mean. Unapata, when you start the business of that kind ya kuuza cereals, unaweza nunua, you can buy 10 kg of 25 kg of rice. You can buy, let's say 100, 800, 25 kg of rice. And 25 kg of rice, let's say 1 kg of rice, it's 100, and it's 25. So 2500 minus that 1900, you get a profit. in fact I've got the word, you get a profit of 600. And let's say it is not the only rice, because rice, they have different prices. There's pishori that is 180. You invest a lot and you get a lot of profit, and after getting profit, by the end of the month you add more capital. Yeah. And every day I normally keep like 3,000 to my account. When I have 3,000 every day times 30 days, that is 3,000 times 30 days, that is a total of 90k. That is an idea shared. And if you get that 90k, you'll be able to pay rent, you'll be able to eat, you'll be able, I can only advise young ladies, start working hard, employ yourself. Self-employment is very important. And we have now, another thing that I can think about is to start an M-Pesa, because an M-Pesa you normally get commission. Sometimes M-Pesa depends with the, it depends with the place and the area that the I mean the place that has many people, there are a lot of movement, there are no more competition for the M-Pesa shop. Yeah, and inside my cereal shop I also have an M-Pesa. Yeah, it's just life. You have to struggle, guys, because you cannot be employed for the rest of your life, being shouted, going early. Self-employment advantage, you can go anytime, you can go any day, and so long as you're getting money and you're getting something of your own. Can't you see it's good you employ yourself? Yeah, I think that is good. On an M-Pesa, you can just start with a 50,000 float. I did not start with it because they normally have their own rules. You can start with 50,000 or 100,000. When you start with 50,000, you can be getting, if you have a good float and you have many customers, you will be having a good commission by the end of the month. The Safaricom will be the one who will be paying you. Yeah, they normally pay me sometimes 30,000, 20,000. I'll be able to pay rent with an M-Pesa, and then I save the rest of the money. In fact, business is it is the most important thing, guys, you should look at, is only business. That is only what I know. Another thing is the disadvantages of being unemployed. There's an disadvantages of being unemployed, and there's an advantage of being employed by someone. Let's say you don't have that 10,000 to start your own business, and you have a family. You'll go ahead to look for a job for employment, and you'll be employed, and you bear with the situation, and after getting payment, when you get your salary, you should do something. Make sure that you have a self-employment business. That is my topic today. Guys, what do you think? Please comment down below there, and I see how you can support me in this topic. Life is all about keeping yourself busy. You cannot depend on employment jobs, because now there are a lot of unemployment cases. Yeah, you can have that degree, you can have that master's, and you can never have a job. Only a self-employment job, that is when you're going to get your upkeeps, by having that self-employment job. Yeah, that is it. And another thing is, let's say if you get that, I met someone on my shop. We were discussing about business. He sells eggs. He boils the eggs and then he sells the eggs. And he used to tell me that, that I'm a graduate. He told me that he's a graduate, and then he's selling eggs because of job unemployment opportunities here in Kenya. there are no jobs. He's selling eggs and he has I think 3 degrees. So I was telling you, self-employment is very good. It doesn't matter if you don't have any job. You just keep yourself busy. If you keep yourself busy, you are going to develop yourself, and then unaona watu watakuwa wanakudharau, wanaona you are selling eggs, but by the end of the night, let's say for example, I normally sell those eggs in wholesale. That's why I'm saying he was my customer. He used to take 2 trays. One tray is only 280, and then 1 egg is 20 bob. At my shop, 1 egg costs 10 shillings Kenyan money, but after boiling the egg, they normally sell them at 20 bob Kenyan shillings. And then 1 tray has got 30 eggs. You see, he gets a profit of, that is 600. 20 times 30, it's 600. 600 minus 250. Can you just do that simple mathematics and comment down below there what he gets? And he cannot sell 1 tray. He normally go with 2 trays in the morning, and then at around, he start at 6. At around 9, he comes for another more 2 trays. That is 4. After lunch, he comes for another 2 trays. He will sell that for from 2 to around 4, and then he finish. Those are 6 trays. And then you say 600 times 6. 600 times 6 trays. I mean, it is 600 times 6 trays. That is 3600 per day. That is self-employment. 3600 minus 250 times 6, and then you remain with the profit. Did you buy your kids food? Your kid had their food, and then you can be keeping money every day for payment of the rent, and the life goes on. And by the end of the day, you'll not beg to anyone, and everybody, you will dress well. That is it. Guys, please comment down below, how do you support this, how to employ yourself, importance of employing yourself rather than being employed. Subscribe to my channel below there and like this video, please.